I love cheese and I probably eat it every day. So what's better than cheese? Fried cheese. Let's get this compote out of the way. So to a small pot on medium to high heat, we're gonna add 300 grams of fresh or frozen blackberries, and then the juice of half a lemon, 15 grams of sugar, 1 gram of cinnamon, and then season with a bit of salt. If you want a bit of heat, you can add some chili flakes. It's a nice little contrast with the sweet and the heat. And if you want your compote to be sweeter, you can definitely add extra sugar. Finish with the zest of half a lemon, give a stir, and let the blackberries break down, soften, and release all their juices, mixing every so often. All right, so this is an optional step, but if you want to add like a liqueur, you can go ahead and add it. I'm adding some Abruzzo Punch. If you know me and you've been with me at a get-together or anything like that, I've introduced you to this stuff. This stuff is amazing. You can find it at most LCBOs. So I'm gonna definitely add some of this, and I think it's time for another bottle as well. So as it begins to break down, you can mash up the berries with a wooden spoon. It may seem very loose, but it will thicken up as it sits and cools down a bit. And after about 15 to 20 minutes, it'll be all done. You can just pour it into a bowl, let it come to room temperature, or you can place it in the fridge and it'll thicken up a bit. Up next is the Brie. You can use double, triple cream. You can even use camembert if you can't find Brie. I have a 450 gram wheel that you can cut into strips, cubes, triangles, whatever you like. You can fry up the whole wheel. But I'm gonna cut mine into 16 wedges. And then we're gonna get a dredging and breading station ready. And the measurements for this are for the 16 wedges. So in one shallow bowl, we're gonna add 160 grams of all-purpose flour and season with salt and freshly cracked pepper and give that a mix. Then in another bowl, we're gonna whisk up 6 eggs, and then in the last shallow bowl, 300 grams of panko that we're gonna season with salt and mix that up. And then grab your wedges, dip and cover in the flour, and then we're gonna transfer to the egg mixture, cover it all up, and then put it in the panko and cover and press a little bit so that it sticks to the wedge. And then we're gonna go back in the egg for a double layer of crunch, and then back in the panko, cover and place on a wire rack or a sheet pan, and repeat with the rest of the wedges. Once done, you'll place in the freezer for about an hour. This will help the cheese to stay inside our little crunch blanket that we created, because Brie, when it melts, it's like molten lava and it will just ooze out while frying. So in the freezer for 1 hour. For frying, we're gonna fill a pan to cover about half of a wedge with canola oil or vegetable oil, and heat until the oil is hot, or about 350 degrees. Get your Brie from the freezer and get a plate lined with paper towel and some flaky salt. Place the Brie wedges into the hot oil away from you and fry each side about 1 to 2 minutes per side until browned and crispy. And once done, remove to the plate that we lined with paper towel to soak up any excess oil, and season with a little bit of flaky salt. Now you can plate up your Brie, place some blackberry compote down on a plate, place the fried Brie wedge on top, maybe add a little bit more compote on top, and bring it to the table. All right, so what's not to like? It's creamy, it's cheesy, and it's fried. It's perfect. And the compote, it's a nice sweet balance to the creaminess of the Brie, but you can use any sort of compote or jelly or any sort of dipping sauce that you like. Just let these sit just a couple minutes after frying, because inside is like molten lava. So I hope you give these a go, and as always, the full recipe is in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.